I'm gonna hold your hand and we're gonna give ourselves the permission to be everything that we wanted to be. Listen, your feelings are valid, and sometimes all you need is soft resets, changing your perspective on how you think about work and how it fits into the bigger picture of your life. And listen, sometimes you need a hard reset, like let's reshuffle the whole thing. But being intentional about checking in with yourself and consciously designing your life in a way that truly feels like yours. Hey my love, I hope you're well. If you're new here, my name is Chinny. Today I'm talking all things having that dream job or the life you've always wanted for yourself and still feeling some sort of misalignment and not knowing what to do with it. This video is kind of a hard reset for my channel. I'm here for the girls who are passionate, have that drive, don't want to be boxed in, like you really want to create a life that feels like yours, you feel aligned. And if you're feeling like, girl, I need a few tips, there are things I'm trying to achieve, make sure you subscribe because we'll be talking all the things how to get it. Yeah, so with that said, let's get into today's video. Testing. If you asked me if I was living my dream life and if I feel successful, honestly, I would say yes. I'm turning 30 soon. I'm just thinking about it. I have lived in different countries. I have a dream career. I'm earning the most money that I've ever earned in my life. I live in London and I do love my life. But at some point, I started to feel some sort of misalignment. I wasn't sure if I wasn't happy, but I think what I would call it is misalignment. And I realized that a lot of people who would call themselves successful or have their dream careers or their dream businesses still feel that way. I remember feeling so stressed one day. I had posted on my Instagram that, oh my God, I'm so grateful to have this career. I'm so grateful to be doing what I do. I know that I'm great at it. But I truly feel so stretched and I feel like I don't have the bandwidth for anything else, and that's putting me in this sort of negative space. Like it feels like this is taking everything that I have, and I kind of just felt that uneasiness. And it wasn't from is this where I should be, am I good enough? I'm like, no, I am good enough. I've worked so hard to be here. I'm good at what I do. I actually do love my job. I enjoy what I do. There's just some misalignment, there's just some misconnection, there's just something that doesn't feel right. And so yeah, if you're feeling that way, you're feeling like, oh, I should be grateful for everything that I have, I shouldn't be feeling some sort of discontentment, or if you're feeling like, oh, am I ungrateful if I complain? No, you're not. It's totally valid. And on the flip side, if you're feeling like I'm not even there yet, listen, it's totally valid. I've been there. It's something I'm still navigating. And the one thing I would say is give yourself permission to check in with yourself, right? It shouldn't be about the ideal way to feel. You do need to take ownership of your life and check in with yourself. Like, how am I feeling at this point of my life? I saw a post from my league that I resonated with so much. And she said a lot of times we think that when we feel some sort of dissatisfaction, you think it's time for a new job. But sometimes you just need to make your job a much smaller aspect of your life. And I get it, like it can sound unrealistic because work is such a big part of our lives, right? Like you probably spend the biggest chunk of your time at work, right? So it can feel like such a big part of our lives. A lot of people chase certain careers out of passion. I get it. But listen, in this era of layoffs and just like not even knowing what's gonna happen, like sometimes it feels like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You really have to prioritize yourself, one, and you have to give yourself the permission to be more than your job. Personally, I feel like I've worked so hard to be where I am in my career, and I'm so proud of myself. And honestly, this is, even if you don't feel like you're where you need to be, you should be proud of yourself. Like you've put in the work to be where you are, because sometimes it can feel like, oh my God, I haven't even done everything that I want to do. I haven't gotten there. Why am I tired? That's another thing I will say. You don't need permission to rest. You don't need to feel successful. You don't need to feel like you've achieved everything that you want to achieve. It's okay to take a step back and say, do I even want this? Like, what am I chasing? Where am I? Just being able to evaluate your life and really just be true to yourself and be true to what you want. So if you're feeling just some sort of misalignment and you just can't place it, it's time to look at the bigger picture. First, I would say be proud of yourself. No matter where you are right now, be proud of yourself. You deserve a pat on the back. I'm so proud of the girl that I was yesterday, last year. I'm always saying, becoming your best self, building your dream life. It doesn't mean that you're not enough. Even if you feel like, oh, there's still so many things that I want to do. Listen, everybody's figuring it out. I think that's one thing that I've learned from one just being in my career. Yes, like I feel differently at 29 than I felt at 23. But I don't have it all figured out. Like, I'm still figuring it out. I talk to people who are much older, and yes, there's a lot more alignment that they feel in their lives, but that's because they've continued to ask questions, they've continued to check in with themselves. So yeah, there's nothing to say, oh, you're not enough. You are absolutely enough. I know that you're putting in your best. So you're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. If nobody has told you that, I'm telling you that, and you should tell yourself that you're doing amazing. You're that girl. You're amazing. So yeah, give yourself the permission to breathe, regardless of where you are and what you're feeling. Sometimes when you feel out of alignment, it can feel like, oh, I want to quit my job or I want to get a new job. And guys, let me tell you something that I've learned from working in corporate for a while. Corporate is corporate. Corporate is corporate. Like, if you think, oh, I'm gonna go work at Disneyland because it's such a happy, this is just a random example, because it's such a happy place. Disneyland and Disney corporate are two different things. Two different things. I'll tell you that for free. So you have a toxic boss, or it's just like, this is stressing you physically, mentally, and the solution is to quit your job, or you want to start a business, you want to make more money, by all means do it. Like, I'm a believer in checking in with yourself and doing what's best for you. But if you're living because you just think you'll be different, I hate to break it to you. It's just not. Like, yeah, the culture can be different. You might have a different boss, but you're always gonna have difficult people in corporate. And if you think that, yeah, being your own boss, starting your business is the answer to it, I have friends who are entrepreneurs and they're just like, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, don't do it. I feel like as a person, I'm eventually going to do my own thing, whether that's just like building a personal brand, content creation, starting a business, something else, anything. I feel like I'm going to eventually. So I'm not saying that don't do X, don't do Y. My point is, do what is best for you, but make sure you are doing what is best for you. And give yourself the permission to do that. If you need someone to give you the permission, I'm giving you the permission. Go do you. Go live your best life. Because when I think about it, sometimes the answer really is uprooting your entire life and moving somewhere else, right? At 22, I had a pretty decent job, right? It wasn't paying a lot, but at the time, everyone was kind of earning about the same thing. Yeah, we were all struggling together. It was nice. And I was thinking of my future, and I was like, I know what higher ups earn in this company. It's great, the lot of opportunities, but I'm trying to jump up. And at the time, I was in Lagos at this time, and at the time, the best thing at that point of my life, which honestly has been one of the best decisions I've ever made, was to move abroad, right? So I moved to the US for my master's degree, an entirely different path, and my life just kind of took a different turn. And there have been moments like that where I have made major decisions that have transformed my life. So you do need to check in with yourself. There are times where you need to make that big move, and there are times where you just need to make tweaks to your life, right? Like, you might not, I'm at the point right now where I think about my job and I'm just like, I don't have clarity of where I want to move to, if that makes sense. Like, I really am at the top of my game, right? Like I could change roles. For example, if I went into a more technical role, I would earn more money. But also, if I'm being honest with myself, what I'm needing is to expand my life. I just need to redesign my life in a way that makes sense, right? If you're earning more, what am I doing with my money? Am I investing right? So yes, sometimes resetting doesn't mean quitting and just turning everything upside down. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it's reevaluating your life on a larger scale. And I know that right now, like what I'm needing is redesigning my life. I'm feeling very good about how my career has evolved. I'm feeling very grateful for the kind of work that I get to do. And I think there's still space for me to have more impact, to do more things, to make more money. I'm being very intentional about what my next steps are. So outside of work, some of the questions I'm asking myself outside of work, who am I? What are the things I'm really interested in? I never used to want to own being a content creator because I have such a serious job. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want anyone bringing this up at work. But honestly, just not shrinking myself. If I'm giving 100% of myself to work, I deserve to chase the things that I want to chase. The kind of activities. I live in London, such a beautiful city, so many things to do. Another big area that I have been researching is my finances. One mistake that I see people tend to make is you're earning more. Of course, lifestyle inflation sets in. You don't even have the time to plan the money. You don't think that you're in the place for a financial advisor. And somehow money is just coming in and going, but you're living your best life. You're enjoying the things, but you don't have a grip on your money, or you just don't even have enough time to figure it out. And I'm like, no. I'm not working just to work and to keep working and to be like, oh yes, I have a really nice job. This is that. No, like, we gotta be going somewhere, right? And so for me, it's one of the things that I'm doing differently this year, just how I manage my finances. Oh, I don't have a sharpener. I hope the Charlotte Tilbury one works. I never know how to do this thing. I did a really good exercise where I projected how much I needed to have in savings, investments, just cash if I wanted to retire at 40 or if I wanted to retire at 50. And that might be very different, right? I might decide to change careers or do my own thing at 35. Things can change, you never really know, but it helps to have a plan. That way, you're not just working because you're working. Low key, this is a revenue generation stream for your life, for your future. So invest in your future, invest in yourself, if there are passions that you want to chase. And that's how I think about it. And honestly, that kind of helps me with my perspective on work and just knowing that there's a reason behind this. It's not just work for the sake of work. Like, that's what we do. Okay, cool. So yeah, I want you to feel like you're in control of your life, like you're in control of your story. You have the power to change things when you need to. You have the power to reset, whether that is a soft reset, tweaking things here and there, changing your perspective on how like you just see work and life and expanding your life such that work is only a little part of it. And burnout is real, guys. Like, I just feel like sometimes you can't even function outside of work, right? And I just think that's unfair to yourself. That's how I feel like it's unfair to myself. I work in such a high pressure space that sometimes burnout is inevitable. And I'm reminding myself that nothing deserves your soul, nothing deserves your health, nothing deserves your well-being. So prioritize yourself. Give yourself the permission to be everything that you want to be because you deserve it and you're fully capable. Honestly, girl, life really boom and then sometimes. Sometimes you wake up just in time to start your day. Like you're rolling out of bed and just like, yeah, this is all I have to give today. And that's okay. It's not about having the perfect day every day or the perfect week every week. It's being intentional about your life because I'll be honest with you, sis. Life does require intentionality. Some things just fall into place because you never really know, right? So some things just happen. But you do need to be intentional. It's amazing to know that you can design the life you want, you can put in the work and see the results. But it's also scary. Like, what do you mean my life is in my hands? Who did that? Who assigned this project to me? Do you get what I mean? It's so scary. Like, if I don't do it, who's gonna do it? Yeah, girl, this should be your priority project yourself. And really, that's what this channel is going to be about. Like, how we're resetting, how we're designing our lives in a way that really feels like us. Being aligned, feeling good. Like, yeah, looking good is great. I love looking good. Honestly, like, nothing beats feeling good. I think you even radiate the energy outwardly. So yeah, if you're feeling like I really want to design my life in a way that feels like mine, your habits, your routine, how you show up for yourself every day, you approach the money, the whole 360, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe so we can go on this journey together. One thing I've learned is a lot of our feelings are universal. It helps to see someone else going through exactly that and you're like, I feel you, girl. I feel you on that. So yeah, tell me in the comments. Let's hang out. Let me know if this video was your jam. If you're feeling like I want a big sis that shares the real of her journey, how she's doing it, how she's getting there, this is your space. We're gonna go all through it. Remember, you're allowed to be more than one thing. Your feelings are valid. You're not a tree. I always tell myself, you're not a tree. You can move, and you have everything that you need. You already have, like, it's within you, and that is just incredible. Like, you're a powerhouse. You have no idea. And you're that girl. Come on, yeah. Okay. In the spirit of taking yourself seriously, I have a shoot today. I'm on a work trip actually. I don't like this out. I'm on a work trip actually, and I'm going back to London today. But you know, one thing I've been asking myself is how badly do you want it, girl? How badly do you want it? So yeah, I'm going to take a few pictures today for like my Instagram, get a and co, and this is something I want to do here and there. Alright, my loves, I really do hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please like the video. It helps me know that you actually like the content. Subscribe so we go on this journey together. Lots of good stuff coming, guys. Let's do this together. Let's do this together. It's a continuous journey. I don't think I'm there yet, but I do know a thing or two. Alright, guys, bye. Oof, girl, this beauty. Wow. Wow. Oh. That's a lot.